At least more than 100 people who were displaced from Nametsi village in Bududa district after the landslide there in 2010 have since returned to their homes, but there are others still living in Kiryandongo settlement camp. NTV's team joined the Bududa district local leaders who visited Kiryandongo district. Joyce Visikwa is a new mother. For the past 6 years, she has lived in the camp with her husband and 7 children. Their family is living in deplorable conditions, with the front door of their house carved out of the remains of plastic containers.
Amayumba batusuubiza nti bwe tunaatuuka eno tunaasanga nga buli kimu nga weekiri. Naye bwe twatuuka eno saalaba ku nnyumba, nsula bubi bambi.
The polythene paper on the roof is full of holes. Bisikwa says if government does not fulfill the promise of constructing a house for the family, she will have no option but return to Bududa.
As you move, you get some other people who are totally bad off. One is that the houses here, when you use these ordinary materials like the mat and the wood or the grass, there are a lot of termites, so the house cannot stay for almost, the house can just stay for like 3 months and it's down.
And it is really very painful to leaders who participated in shifting these people from where they are to this end. I'm really surprised. I thought I would get a different picture from that time because it's quite long. It's about 6 years down the road.
When these people were brought here, government promised clearly that they are going to construct structures for them. But at the end of the day, when you move around, I think they have achieved a quarter of the motive.
There are scores of others like Sikwa who live in similar conditions in Kiryandongo camp. Angela Wamboko, a mother of 6, hopes that the government will make good its promise to construct them a permanent dwelling with 2 bedrooms and a sitting room and save them from the misery they have suffered for the last 6 years. Their beddings are hung on the roof during the day to create space and returned at night when the family is going to sleep. But Alice Nabutua is one of the few lucky ones who live in permanent structures. She recalls the difficulties she faced in the mud and water dwelling she left 2 months ago. The Bududa District LOC5 Chairman Wilson Watila says that out of the 603 families settled here in October 2010, the government has provided permanent houses for only 101.
This one really leaves us with no option but to call upon the government very seriously to come in and intervene into this situation and try to resettle our people permanently because they have come to stay.
Even the houses OPM has constructed, some of them have not been completed, like the first 101 houses, they have been constructed, and I can say they are unfinished because they don't have the inner doors, they don't have the tank.
Community leader Isaac Matanda says Habitat for Humanity Uganda has also built houses for 62 families, most of them headed by widows, people with HIV and elderly. The tarpaulins that were provided when the people had just arrived in 2010 are worn out. They have resorted to building small mud and water huts, but lack building materials.
You will grow the maize, wants to keep it for some months, but has nowhere to keep it. The house is not there. The maize will be eaten by the termites.
They feel that government has done little to bring social services closer to the resettlement camp.
Going to the sub-county headquarters is far compared to going to the district headquarters.
Of course, at the end of the day, if a pupil finishes P7, there's no secondary school, so it bothers those people to go back in Bududa so that they can acquire the higher education.
Even the Panyadola Hill Primary School, which is under Universal Primary Education Program, is overwhelmed by the numbers.
we have the refugees who have come in big numbers. Adding on the community, the host community we got around, they also have, there are also many. Plus us, the Bududa community. So you'll find out that really education is a big problem.
The survivors who are still here in Kiryandongo are happy that government has resettled them from Bududa to this place. Their request now is for government to settle them by constructing for them houses such that they cannot go back to Bududa. Agnes Nandutu, NTV, Kiryandongo.